I'm just gonna say his powers are Miles Morales' Venom Punch, Venom powers, and his camouflage with the OG Peter Parker. And he's not gonna have organic webs. I'll give that to him. Or never. Later. Depends. So let's start. So we're gonna start as 4 years old. I'm gonna bring the good news. So Inko takes him to the quirk doctor for his 4th birthday. You know? And once he goes to the quirk doctor, they examine him to see where his quirk is. And the quirk doctor says, "Hello, ma'am. I came with the news, and I have some bad news for you. Your son Izuku, he's quirkless." And Inko's like, "Wait, what?" And Izuku drops his All Might toy, and it says, "I am here." And he does his head just straight off, just slowly. His head just slowly, it just goes down. And she's like, "How's that possible?" The evidence shows of his, and it's one of his foot, his right pinky toe. He has an extra bone in it. That has evidence that he's not going to develop a quirk. We did many tests to see that if it will come or come at all. There's no evidence that it's going to come. Sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry for your loss. I'm sorry, ma'am. You may leave whenever you want. And he says, "May I ask who's the father?" She says his father is out of town right now, and his quirk is fire breathing, so he can breathe out of his mouth fire. And my quirk is levitating objects, a telekinesis quirk. And he says, interesting is that your bloodline have quirkless. She says, "My history, my family, no, not that I know of. Your husband's." So I guess he's just not in your family DNA prepared to have a quirk. Sorry, son. Sorry, kiddo. I have to do other things. Sorry, ma'am. The front door's behind you," he says while he left. It's just come on, Zuko. Listening is all my figure up for telekinesis. Let's go. They go home. Izuku's crying in his room. And she comes in and just says, Izuku. She says, and he says, "Mom." She says, "I'm so sorry that he couldn't have a quirk. But it's not always you want always a hero. You can do other things in this world that might make you a hero in your own way. You don't need the power to become a hero. It doesn't matter if you're quirkless or not. I'm happy that you're with me only. And your Uncle Ben and your aunt and uncle's coming today. Coming later today." "Really?" "Yes, really. And I do have and they are here. They're here in dark, and they're here. Come on, let's go downstairs. Say hi." Okay. He goes downstairs saying, Inko, saying, "Hi, Mom. Hey, Dad." She's like, "How's it doing? How you doing?" "Hello, Zuku." Saying to his nephew, his grandson, "Hi, Uncle Ben." Saying, "Why are you down in the dumps?" "I don't have a quirk." "Ha! He laughs. You don't need a quirk to be a hero. I know you always want to be a hero, but you be a hero in your own way. You know what? I'll train you, Zuko. You'll train every day. I want you to have something. You'll train every day. Just do 5 sets of push-ups each day. Increase that by 5. You think you can do that, Zuko? He shakes his head. Yeah. And he's like, okay. I want you to have something, Zuko. And he says, he gives him this camera. He gives him a camera. This camera is your mother's camera. Take care of it. Okay? Okay, Uncle. So, he takes the camera, and from that day on, he takes care of that camera. We're going to do a time skip. He is for 10 years. He is in middle school. One month before the anime starts. So, Zuko's walking to school, and he's having the time of his life. Listen to the music in his head. Then he sees this showdown to the villain, All Might, and this villain. And he's like, whoa, All Might, I better watch this. So he runs towards the fight, saying, have no fear, because I am here. And he says, All Might, well, today's day I take you down. Taking down the symbol pieces of the best thing ever. Then crime shall raise. Then world should be superior again. And All Might says, no, not today, evil villain, because I shall take you down. I'm trying to do my best on my impression. I'm sorry if I can't fit the role. I'm gonna knock you out to next week. He starts using his fire quirk. All Might starts rapping. All Might starts charging up a punch. Detroit smash! See the wind gusts to blow the fire away. Huh? My fire! Inferno cannot be taken down by a nuisance like you! And just chops his head. Just knocking him out. Sorry, villain, but evil should not prevail. Ha 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 ha! And Zuko's like, wow. Oh my. And then a lot of the reporters come in. Oh my, really? Those reporters. They don't know how to be careful what they're doing. And he's like, sees the time on his. He looks at his watch on his time. He's like, oh no! I'm late for school. So he starts running to school. He's like, trying to make his first class. It's like first period. This is like, come on. He makes it to the class before the bell rings. Right before the bell rings. He's like, I made it! Like, be quiet, nerd. Like, and he sees who talks. He looks at who said it. And it's Bakugo. Like, yes, Kachan. Or I'll blow you to next week. Using explosions. Zuko Midori, can you please sit down? The teacher says, yes, sir. So he sits down. He says, alright, kiddos. We're going to be taking a trip to the new Science Center lab. Science Center in... Okay. They all say. So, take these permission slips to your parents. Later, when you get home, and help them, if they do sign it, well, you'll be going on a field trip. And they go, so, Izuku, already know that he's gonna go there because it's like, why not? It's like, yes, the science center. I always wanted to go there to see what they had done, see what they're doing. So, after school ends, he goes home, saying to his mom, Mom, can you sign this paper for me so I can go to the science center tomorrow in school? And she says, Alright, Zuko. Just calm down. Well, how could I? I love science. Yes, but you get a little bit crazy for it. What does that supposed to mean? It says, another person. What's that supposed to mean? I said like annoyed tone. You know exactly what I mean, Zuko. Never mind. Can you please sign it? I'm not sure if you want to. Because the moment I do, you're probably going to be touching all the projects there. Maybe you should sit this one out. What? It says, no, I have to go. But it's science. And it says, Uncle Ben says, let him go, Inko. It'll be better for the kiddo. But Dad, let him go. It'll be better for him. Give him more experience of the world. And she's like, alright, fine. She signs the paper. And he's like, oh yes. I never thought you would ever sign it. But thank you. Edgy just goes up to the stairs like, oh, I'm gonna wake up extra early for this. And so, he sleeps. Next day, the alarm clock wakes up like, oh, be quiet, alarm clock. And like, wait, what? Oh, I'm late. I'm very much late. It's like, I better get to school. I'm so toast. Like the slip. Bye, Zuki. You eat your breakfast. I don't have time for breakfast. Just leaves. That's the thing about him. When it comes to anything to science, he's in a rush. He's running. Come on, get faster, run faster. I wish I had a quirk. Come on, run faster. Almost there. I'm there. Then he gets to my class. He sees the lion there. Zuko, you're here. Thought we were gonna be late today. I'm here. Here you go. Thank you. You can get on a bus. Saying, I made it. Yes, I made it. Be quiet, you damn nerd, Bakugo says. I'm gonna burn you alive. I'm gonna roast you today, deku. You know you supposed to come home from school early, remember, for a little. You know what? Oh no. It's Bakugo Wednesday. When that happened, it's Katrin Wednesday. When that happens, I get a beat down. Oh no! I'm gonna have it worse today. It's like, oh no. You know how come you're not early to Bakugo Wednesday, right? Yes, Kachan. Oh, I'm so scared. So, the bus starts moving and they go to the science lab, science center. And he's like, oh, it's so beautiful. Take pictures. Take that picture. That. Huh? What's that? He takes a picture of everything like that. Oh, that's so pretty. Take a picture of that. That damn nerd. Take a picture. He slowly just backs away. Single picture so he has. Be both the Bakugo. Huh? Watch where you're going, Deku. grabbing his collar. You do that again, I'm gonna roast you, damn nerd. Yes, Kachan. Got that. Yeah, I got it. Please, don't hurt me. Drops him and walks away. Pathetic. Kachan's always been like this. Today he found out it's quirkless. I gotta get used to it anyways. So here is the science man says he's a tourniquet. It's spiders. He just starts taking pictures of the spiders. Then there's a spider that started crawling down from its web. Then let Zuko go and bit him. Once I reload the picture, reload for next shot. The shot, it bit him. And he's like, ow! That hurt. It's strange. What bit me? He saw a spider just crawling away. A spider? Why did that? Oh, never mind. I'm really tired. I thought that spider was poisonous. So, everything goes normal the rest of the day. Izuka just felt a little woozy, but nothing big. And like, once he got home, it's like, then it's like, Uncle Ben said, "Oh, hey champ, how's it going?" I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of tired, so I'm just gonna hit the hay, Uncle Ben. And Inko's like, that's what you get for not eating breakfast. I'm like, I'm sure that wasn't breakfast. Are you okay, Zuko? Oh, Mace said, yeah, I should be fine. After I take a nap. Inko says again, you don't look... Inko says, are you sure? You don't look so fine. Like, I'm sure I'm fine. And he just falls. And once he gets to his room, he immediately just... When mommy hits the bed, he just fell asleep. It's just Zuko. It's like... Oh, what happened to you? My sweet child, she says. Whatever. I'm sure maybe you can sleep it off. I don't know. Maybe we should take you to the doctor. So, once he wakes up in the morning, he's like, oh, that hurts. That felt good. After he just got out of bed, and like, yeah, nothing feels better than a good nap. It's Saturday, huh? Well, I guess I can go walk around. I guess I'm just gonna get dressed and take a run for the morning. So, he opens his door to his bathroom, and he noticed that he ate the doorknob up. He ate the doorknob. He broke his doorknob and like, that's strange. He says, that was not supposed to happen. Then he tries taking the doorknob off his hand, but it's sticking really good. And he's like, okay, that's strange. He tries to yank it off his hand. He takes off his other hand, but his other hand catches the doorknob. Well, it's like, okay, what's going on here? So he gets it by his teeth, like, ah. Like, and it's like, he uses his pinky to open the door. So he slowly opens the faucet and uses to open the toothbrush, and a whole splatter of toothpaste comes out. Strange. Starts brushing his teeth. I'm gonna go to wash. Go to take a shower. Well, he broke the shower knob. He's like, okay, what's going on? He just brought the shower knob back. It was difficult for a while, but he fixed how to put the shower knob back. I'm like, I'm just not gonna take a shower and it's gonna change. So he changes, he goes downstairs, and he opens the door slowly this time. And he's like, okay, just don't break the door. And he's like, okay. Then he just gets downstairs and like, Inko says, oh, good morning, Izuku. You're up really early. He's like, yeah, I am. I'm gonna take my morning jog. So, I'll see you in the evening. You better not get in any danger, Zuko. I know how you get when it comes to those days. Like what that movie you did instead of taking a jog around. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're saying, Mom. And he doesn't get up to, he just leaves the house. Like, how did she know about that? He thinks, doesn't matter. Better do my jog. So he does his jog, this 12-kilometer jog, and he's like, that's strange. I'm a lot faster than usual. Wait. A lot faster. And just like, okay, what's going on? For some reason, I have abilities to stick to anything, and I have super strength now, and super speed? Okay, what is next? Super agility? Wait, do I have super agility? So he just starts doing some parkour. And he gets on this trash can and does a backflip. Triple backflip. And he's like, well, that's interesting. I do have super agility. Well, he thought, if I can stick to stuff, can I stick to walls? So he starts sticking to this wall. Like, okay, I'm sticking to a wall. This is awesome. So he already starts using his powers. Like, what gave me this kind of strength and power? Is this a quirk? No, I'm quirkless. Even though I did, but this is a quirk. This might just be called ability. He thought, maybe if I keep this to myself. Like, yeah, I'm just going to keep this to myself until I know the power. Then I'll brag about it. So he keeps it. Later, he starts moving. Then he thinks that he can do everything a spider can. So I can do anything a spider can do, huh? Alright. Can I shoot a web? So he does all the hand symbols like up and away. Shazam! Go away, web. So he does a Spider-Man shot. And it's like, hit. and nothing comes out. I guess I don't have webs. Strange. I wonder what gave me this kind of power. I can crawl like a spider, move like a spider. Was it that spider that bit me yesterday? Huh. Then it did. It must have a mutation to it. I wonder, can I build a gadget that can give me webs? And then I can feel complete. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So he gets home early, like, hey mom, I'm just gonna use the credit card for what? Movie? No, it's more scientifically about spiders. Spiders? She says, in shock, in a kind of afraid voice, like, sure, sis. Why do you want spider? I hope you're not bringing one here. I hope you're not bringing one here. I know you're afraid of spiders, Mom. I'm not bringing one here. I just want to check something. Can I use your card to just... I can trust you. But don't do anything that's not about spiders. Not do anything that's about... Do not do anything but spiders. Okay. Thank you, Mom. So... he kind of learns about saying what spider's web's made of, and it says this web silk, and it says web fluid. What is web fluid made of? It's compounds that could be made homemade. So he does figure out. He buys it on the store. It took a couple weeks. We can just time skip. A couple weeks, like 1 week, the item came. It's like, Zuki, what did you buy? It's for a project of spiders. Like, I'm gonna stay out of that. Do you? Okay? Okay. Maybe I can keep Mom out of this by saying this is all about spiders. Because it generally kind of really is. She thought, just like spiders, so what? So, he gets the web fluid. He makes all the compounds to make the web fluid. And he had bought a ton of it. This should be enough. So he makes it, and it goes perfectly well. So how am I going to use this web fluid? I want to use like a spark and like able to make stuff. Like shoot it out in a way. A web shooter? Yeah, web shooter sounds really nice. So he makes a web shooter. No. That's my dog. It's like these right here. If you can see on his wrist. But yeah, he makes these, the web shooters right there. He makes the web shooters from Spider-Man Homecoming. They look more like they're black, but they're black and gray. It's okay. The only thing is, they kind of have a faulty feature where it's sensitive. A faulty feature where I need to refuel it all the time. And that's gonna be a real hassle. But I can deal. So he does. And he takes this out for a test run. He thought, what if I can use this in a way? So he starts using his powers, using the web shooters that flip into a building. Like, I never thought that can work like that, but I'm gonna go with it. So he's like, can I swing off of this web? So then he gets off the building and just swings off, like, oh, this is awesome and scary! And does a flip to the other building. Okay. This is actually pretty fun. He swings down to the ground, into an alleyway. Like, I'm gonna use these for transportation. So he thought, what if I can use this for other stuff? So Uncle Ben does know catch up what's happening. And he says, Izuku, what's going on? You kind of been acting weird. How weird? He says in a weird, like in scary way. What do you mean? Can I tell you something that you didn't. You have to know. Wait, is it that saying again? Of great power comes great responsibility, Uncle Ben. Yeah, I know the saying, Grand Uncle Ben. But take it to heart, Zuku. Yes, I will take it to heart. I'm going to leave, he says, and he leaves. So, he made a homemade suit costume, and it's this one right here. Just, he has green hair instead. Like, okie dokie. What am I going to do now? This is the start of his vigilante work. Day 1. Or, the new vigilante.
Get him out of there.
He's like, where's the crime around here? Come on, I know you have something. Then he sees a bank robbery. A break-in. And he's like, yes! Score. He jumps off the building and like, whoa! And flips down to the ground. You know those perch takedowns? Like that, yeah. You web them up and web them up to something, like a pole or something, and you just keep them there. That's what did one of the guards. He wants some help in this, yeah. So he just flips down to the ground saying, hey, yo, guys. Saying, who are you? I don't really have a name. Ugh. You have a pus. Ugh. Spider-Man? Saying, weird. You look weird. I don't know. You have powers of Spider-Man. Saying, you can call me Spider-Man. Spider-Man? Really? Hey, it sounds cool. Ugh, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take you down. Breaking into houses are not really cool, you know. Like, we don't really care. We just need the money, so can you excuse us so we can do our job? Yeah, I get that. He just webs one of them. He webs one of them up and just to the wall. Yeah, I'm gonna take you down. Oh, you're gonna regret that, boy. You'll regret that, kid. Really? Okay, let's go. Let's start fighting. He doesn't really know how to fight. He uses his like air moves. He comes up with no ideas of combat. And he comes up with a finisher. One of those Spider-Man PS4 things. Yeah. He punches him up and does a backbreaker. Boom. Knocks that boy out. I'm like, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna call this a finisher. I'm gonna web you up and throw you around to that guy and throws him to the other guy. Whoa! And just webs him down, then webs the other guy down. It's like, oh, that was fun, guys. But don't try to break inside to someone's house because, well, you already know what's going to happen. So he's like, well, like, oh, I better make my leave. See ya. And he just throws away, swings away. And it's like, this is. But when he gets home, he sees that the door is broken and cops are around. And he's like, wait, what's going on? And he's like, what? Hey, kid, you can't go inside. Like, what? Wait, why? Because you can't. But I live here. Who are you? Izuku Midoriya? Oh, yeah, you can go in.
I'm using the restroom.
So he says, so what's going on? And he sees his aunt, his mother, Mom, Aunt May, what's going on? And they're crying. It's like, where were you? And Inko is pretty mad. And it's 10 o'clock at 1 o'clock in the morning. And she's like, where were you? And he's like, I was doing stuff. Sorry about that. And like he says, I was doing stuff. And she just slaps him. Just gives him a good slap. And she's like, this is not a joke. Actually, I'm telling you, where were you? And he's like, ow. Why did you slap me? Where were you? Answer the question. And he's like, why are you so mad? Okay, what's going on here? Why are you not telling me? What are you not telling me? Kind of like, if you were here, your uncle would have not died. And he's like, wait, what? He's like, wait, what? Like, Uncle Ben is... And he sees Uncle Ben's body, and like, Uncle Ben's like, he sees Uncle Ben barely breathing, keep trying to keep him alive. Uncle Ben like, don't go near him. And Eagle says, I don't know where you are, but you don't deserve to be near him. She says, if you like being out there so much, just stay out there. And she's just like, I need to just leave. But she says, leave. I was like, okay. And he says, can I ask you a question? Yes. Who shot my uncle? It was a guy with a star tattoo on his arm. On his upper arm. Then he remembers the robbers that he fought earlier. One of them had a star tattoo, but he got away. And he's like, I thank you. And he's like, what's going on? Like, so he just runs to like, and he just walks back to his mother and his aunt. It's like, what are you doing? He's like, I just told you to leave. And he's like, no, I'm not going anywhere. And she just yells at me like, why? Why do you care now? Because he's my uncle. And he just got shot. So what does he mean to you now? Because you just left high and dry like hours and hours ago. Didn't bother to call on us. We were alright. You just left us with nothing just early in the morning. Left. Didn't tell us where you're going. Nowhere. You just high and dry just left. And if you want to keep doing that, I don't want you as a child. I don't want you as my son. Just go. And he's like, fine. I'm leaving. So he just walks away. Angrily. And he's like, saying, it's not mom's fault to be mad at me. It's not my fault. I'm trying to do something like you. He's just himself. It's not really. It's not really. It kind of makes sense. I did leave and didn't tell where I was going, anyways. I let this power get to my head. I let one robber go. One robber. Can't believe that. And he just like, I'm gonna find that guy. I'm gonna make him pay.
I'm using the restroom. I'm coming.
I'm gonna make
I'm using the restroom. I'm coming.
Sorry for the loud sounds. Sorry for the loud sounds again. You know, it's kind of things. Let's continue. So he's swinging around the city looking for this man. And like, I let this power get to my head.